Have you ever wondered how some relationships seem to weather any storm that comes their way? The secret lies in the cultivation of healthy relationships that not only survive but thrive during turbulent times. These relationships serve as a sturdy ship, navigating through the high seas of life's challenges. They provide a support system, offering emotional stability and a platform for mutual growth, even when the winds of change blow hard. So what makes a relationship healthy and resilient? It's the mutual understanding, respect, and a shared sense of commitment that forms the backbone of a strong relationship. It's the willingness to stand by each other, to navigate through the rough patches together, and to celebrate the joys of life in unison. A healthy relationship acts like a mirror, reflecting our strengths and weaknesses, helping us grow and evolve as individuals. It's a nurturing space where we can be our authentic selves, a place where we feel heard, understood, and accepted. It's a journey of two individuals growing together, learning from each other, and supporting each other through thick and thin. However, maintaining a healthy relationship during turbulent times is no easy task. It requires constant effort, patience, and the willingness to adapt and change. It's like tending to a garden, where each plant represents an aspect of the relationship. It needs to be watered with love, pruned with understanding, and nurtured with patience. In a world where change is constant, investing in a healthy relationship can provide a sense of stability, comfort, and joy. It's the shared laughter, the quiet moments of understanding, the feeling of being loved, and the joy of loving someone that makes life beautiful. Cultivating such relationships might seem challenging, but with the right steps, it's achievable. It's about embarking on a journey of understanding, empathy, and open communication. It's about learning to navigate through the storms together, holding each other's hands, and emerging stronger on the other side. So, let's delve into the secrets of cultivating a relationship that stands the test of time, a relationship that not only survives the storm but thrives in it. The first step towards a healthy relationship is fostering open communication. Imagine a world where you're free to express your deepest thoughts, fears, and aspirations without fear of judgment. That's the kind of safe space we need to create in our relationships. This openness is the key to understanding, trust, and a deeper connection between partners. In a thriving relationship, both partners should feel safe to express themselves without the fear of criticism or judgment. Now let's talk about communication. It isn't just about speaking, it's equally about listening. When your partner is sharing, make a conscious effort to listen actively. That means giving them your full attention, making eye contact, and refraining from interrupting. It's about showing that you value what they have to say. Here's a tip. Use I statements. Instead of saying, "You make me feel this way," try using I statements like, "I feel this way when this happens." This approach takes ownership of your own feelings and helps to avoid blaming your partner. It opens up a space for productive conversation rather than defensiveness. Sometimes acknowledging your own feelings and vulnerabilities can be challenging, but it's a crucial part of open communication. When your partner shares something with you, try to put yourself in their shoes, empathize with their feelings, and validate their experiences. Even if you don't agree with everything they say, acknowledging their emotions is a way of showing that you care. Now, it's important to remember that communication isn't a one-way street. It's a shared responsibility. It's about finding a balance between expressing your own feelings and understanding your partner's. It's about creating a dialogue, not a monologue. And remember, communication isn't just about resolving conflicts. It's also about sharing your dreams, your joys, your fears, and your successes. It's about building a shared understanding and a stronger connection. And finally, remember that open communication is a journey, not a destination. It's something that you need to work on continuously. It's about learning and growing together. It's about understanding and accepting each other's differences. It's about building a relationship that thrives on mutual respect, understanding, and love. So the next time you find yourself in a conversation with your partner, remember these tips. Listen actively, use I statements, validate their feelings, and most importantly, create a safe space where both of you can share your thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. Remember, communication isn't just about speaking, it's equally about listening. The second step is to avoid assumptions and practice empathy. Imagine you're on a journey, navigating through the unpredictable seas of your relationship. You've got your compass, open communication. But there's another essential tool you need to steer clear of rocky waters. That tool is the ability to avoid assumptions and practice empathy. Assumptions are like invisible icebergs. They seem harmless, lurking beneath the surface, but they can cause significant damage to your relationship. When we assume we know what our partner is thinking or feeling, we risk misunderstanding their intentions or emotions. This misunderstanding can lead to unnecessary conflict or resentment. So how do we avoid these treacherous icebergs? The answer lies in seeking clarification. Instead of assuming, ask your partner about their thoughts and feelings. Show them that you genuinely want to understand their perspective. This approach not only prevents misunderstandings but also fosters a deeper connection. Remember, the timing of your conversations matters. Choose a time when both of you are calm and can devote your full attention to each other. Now let's talk about empathy. Empathy is like a lighthouse guiding you through foggy waters. It's the ability to step into your partner's shoes and see the world from their perspective. When you practice empathy, you're telling your partner, "I see you, I understand you, I care about your feelings." Empathy is more than just understanding your partner's words. Pay attention to their nonverbal cues. Their body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions can often reveal a lot about their emotions. Sometimes these nonverbal cues can communicate even more than words. And there's another facet of empathy: perspective taking. This is not just about understanding your partner's current feelings, but also about considering the factors that might be influencing their emotions or actions. It's about asking yourself, what might they be going through? What could be influencing their feelings or actions? This exercise can help you understand their viewpoint better and avoid making assumptions. And here's a golden nugget of wisdom for you: practice empathy beyond difficult moments. Empathy isn't just for stormy weather. It's something to cultivate consistently. Show empathy in everyday situations, whether it's celebrating your partner's successes or acknowledging their efforts. The voyage of a relationship can be unpredictable, but with the right tools, you can navigate through even the stormiest seas. Avoid assumptions, seek understanding, and practice empathy. These are the keys to cultivating a healthy relationship that thrives even during turbulent times. Empathy is the secret sauce that adds flavor to your relationship. With it, you're not just surviving the journey, but truly understanding and cherishing your partner along the way. Scene script. Let's move on to the third step: creating a healthy conflict resolution strategy. So you're talking openly, you're practicing empathy, but what happens when disagreements still arise, as they inevitably will in any relationship? The answer lies in developing a healthy conflict resolution strategy. Contrary to popular belief, conflicts can actually be beneficial for your relationship if handled correctly. They provide an opportunity to learn more about each other and grow together. The key is not to avoid conflicts, but to face them head-on in a healthy and constructive way. When conflicts arise, it's essential to take a time out if things get heated. Remember, it's okay to take a breather and return to the conversation when both of you are calmer. This prevents the situation from escalating and allows you to approach the issue with a clear head. After all, it's challenging to solve a problem when emotions are running high, so take a step back, breathe, and come back when you're ready to address the issue calmly. Next, focus on the issue at hand, not the person. Often in the heat of the moment, it's easy to start blaming each other and digressing from the actual problem. Stick to the topic and avoid personal attacks. This is where your open communication skills come in handy. Use I statements to express how you feel about the situation rather than blaming your partner. For example, instead of saying, "You always forget our plans," try saying, "I feel hurt when our plans are forgotten." This way you're expressing your feelings without pointing fingers. Finding a compromise is another essential strategy in resolving conflicts. Remember, it's not about winning or losing, but about finding a solution that works for both of you. It's about understanding and respecting each other's viewpoints, even if you don't necessarily agree with them. A compromise doesn't mean you're giving up or giving in. It simply means you're prioritizing the health of your relationship over being right. Also, remember that it's okay to agree to disagree. Not all conflicts will have a clear resolution, and that's perfectly fine. The goal is not to eliminate all disagreements, but to handle them in a way that strengthens your relationship instead of damaging it. Lastly, don't forget to forgive. Holding on to resentment or anger only harms you and your relationship in the long run. Once you've reached a resolution or a compromise, let go of the conflict. Holding on to past grudges can taint your future interactions and prevent you from moving forward. Forgiveness is not just about the other person, it's also about allowing yourself to heal and move on. In conclusion, conflicts are a natural part of any relationship. The key is not to fear them, but to embrace them as opportunities for growth and understanding. By implementing these strategies, you can ensure that your conflicts become constructive rather than destructive. Remember, it's not about who's right or wrong, but how you resolve the conflict. The fourth step is maintaining a balance of independence and togetherness. This may sound like a tightrope walk, but it's more like a dance of closeness and distance that can, over time, form a rhythm unique to each couple. Let's unpack this. Togetherness, at its core, is about sharing common experiences, values, and goals. It's about spending quality time together, growing together, and supporting each other. It might involve shared hobbies, shared dreams, or simply shared moments of laughter and love. Togetherness is the glue that binds a couple and creates a sense of us. It's the shared experiences and memories that bring depth and richness to the relationship. But while togetherness is essential, so too is independence. Independence is about respecting each other's need for personal space and time. It's about nurturing your individual interests, passions, and friendships outside the relationship. It's about giving each other the freedom to grow and evolve as individuals, not just as a couple. Independence is the oxygen that helps keep your relationship fresh and vibrant. So how do you maintain this balance? It starts with open communication. Discuss with your partner about your needs for togetherness and independence. Remember, it's not a competition, it's about finding a balance that works for both of you. Next, make a conscious effort to spend quality time together. It could be a regular date night, a shared hobby, or just a simple daily ritual like having breakfast together. These shared moments can help strengthen your bond and deepen your connection. At the same time, don't forget to nurture your individual interests and friendships. Give each other the space to pursue personal passions and hobbies. Encourage each other to spend time with friends and family outside the relationship. This not only enriches your individual lives, but also brings new energy and perspectives into the relationship. In conclusion, remember that togetherness and independence are not opposites. They're two sides of the same coin. Both are essential for a healthy, thriving relationship. Finding the right balance between togetherness and individuality is key to a thriving relationship. Let's summarize what we've learned today. A healthy relationship is a dance that requires open communication, empathy, and balance. It's like a garden that needs regular watering, sunlight, and attention to bloom. We've discovered that open communication is the bedrock of any thriving relationship. It's not just about talking, but also about listening. It's about creating a safe space where both partners can express themselves freely, without the fear of judgment or criticism. Remember, in the dance of communication, I statements are more effective than you statements. They help us take ownership of our feelings and open up a space for constructive conversation. Next, we looked at the importance of avoiding assumptions and practicing empathy. Assumptions can be a barrier to open communication, but asking for clarification can prevent misunderstandings and show your genuine interest in your partner's point of view. Empathy, on the other hand, is the secret sauce that adds depth to your relationship. It's about stepping into your partner's shoes and seeing the world from their perspective. It's about understanding and validating their feelings, even when you don't agree with them. We also explored how to create a healthy conflict resolution strategy. Remember, conflicts are not necessarily negative. They can provide opportunities for growth and understanding if handled constructively. Always approach conflicts with a resolution in mind, focusing on the issue at hand rather than attacking each other's character. Lastly, we discussed the importance of maintaining a balance of independence and togetherness. It's about respecting each other's individuality while also cherishing the bond you share. Just like in a beautiful dance, each partner moves independently yet harmoniously together, creating a mesmerizing performance. Remember, cultivating a healthy relationship isn't a one-time task, but a continuous process. Stay committed to each other and remember to weather the storms together. After all, even the most turbulent storms can't shake a tree with deep roots. So keep nurturing your relationship and watch it grow stronger with time. Are you finding it challenging to navigate the storms in your relationship? Don't worry, you're not alone, and there's help available. If you're facing significant challenges or unresolved issues, seeking the guidance of a therapist or counselor can be immensely beneficial. You can think of therapy as having a skilled guide to help you navigate unfamiliar terrain. It's not admitting defeat, but a proactive and wise step that can lead to growth and resolution. Therapy provides a safe and supportive space where you and your partner can feel understood and less alone in your struggles. It's a platform for emotional support and validation, a place where you can untangle the knots in your relationship under the guidance of a professional. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength and commitment to working through challenges together. It's a testament to your willingness to grow and improve as a couple. Here at R of Infinite, we offer safe, confidential, and professional counseling services. If you need help, don't hesitate to reach out to us. And if you found this video helpful, please follow and subscribe to our channel. Your support means a lot to us and helps us reach more people like you who are committed to nurturing their relationships. Let's keep growing together.